What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark. I want to make a quick video for you guys and tell you what exactly is going on. Bitcoin has fell below 55,000. I think everybody in the crypto world is panicking. I think this is going to come out a little bit of a shock to most, but I want to break down exactly what's going on in the crypto world. So we're going to get down into it, and I'll share with you guys kind of why Bitcoin's falling, what I'm doing from here, and give you guys kind of my knee-jerk reaction to waking up and seeing the market where it's at right here, right now. So before we get into it, though, if you can do me a solid, make sure you guys all are subscribed to the channel, smash that like button, and please feel free to drop your comments down below. Also, if you want to get involved from a day-to-day basis, there are channel memberships available, so we'll talk about that a little bit down the road, but I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. And let's get into the chart, okay? Obviously not financial advice, but this is something where we've seen Bitcoin get as high, brush upon that 75,000, reaching all-time highs. We can look at this chart and you can see the trading view that's built into Margex, where I've circled the highs, the peaks, and I've circled the kind of where I'm at within where Bitcoin has bounced off this blue line that I drew, which is kind of where I've been more so for a kind of a floor for Bitcoin. So that's at that 60,750 is kind of where I'm at within that. But if you look closely here and you see that Bitcoin has since developed some red candles dipping below that blue line, now trading hands sub 55,000. This is where there's a lot of fear in the market. Okay, we can pull that up a little bit. I can talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on with CoinMarketCap. We'll get into that metric as well. But the big thing here, okay, this is what I was sharing you. 38 on that fear index within CoinMarketCap. You can see what's going on within that perspective. I do want to share a little bit about the overall market, and boom, there you go. Crypto bubbles showing everything in the red, double-digit losers for the most part. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens as we get into this weekend. Historically, the holiday seasons, July 4th, whatever, if you're in the United States, if you're not in the United States, doesn't really apply to you in some form or fashion. But historically, that's always been a time where there's been sell-off. So this is something where we look into this weekend, and now we can couple it with this news. This is why we're setting up for red. I shared with you guys a little bit about the chart. I'll go back to the chart in a minute here. We'll tell you guys where I see it from here. But this is kind of what we're looking at. An official statement. This is from Mt. Gox. This is why Bitcoin fell. We're looking at it right here. The selling pressure as the Mt. Gox wallets became active again and they started selling Bitcoins. So there's been a lot of people that haven't been able to access or touch that crypto. And now this is something where after that kind of, I guess all those debtors made those released, if you will. We have people who haven't had payment in a long time, and now they're able to get those wallets accessed. And I mean, I would do exactly what these people are doing, right? They've been sitting on them. They've been in a very weird spot, very hard spot financially. They started the refunds, and now these people that are, had to watch the news every day and see Bitcoin go to all-time high, now they're getting access to their wallets. And this is kind of where we're at because now they're just taking some cash. And that's something where if you're a hodler, then you're not. But, there's an extreme selling pressure going on within the market at 54,000. That's something that's been kind of incorporated. But now as we look into 53,000 is where we touched. There's something where you look into some of the experts and what they're talking about it. I'm going to pull up this piece from Cointelegraph, okay? This is where I got to get all these ads off of my screen. I apologize, guys. But this is something where analysts are looking into it, saying that getting as low as 50,000, okay? So I got to be honest with you. Like, this is not financial advice. This is nothing me telling you what to do. Please do your research with everything crypto and financial. But I gotta be honest, I really think this is where you can dollar cost average your way into Bitcoin on the way down. This is where eToro market analyst Josh Gilbert thinks that the sell-off comes down to the Mt. Gox credit repayments, $8 billion hitting the market in July. That's what we have. That's what we have seen, and now we're getting a lot of bearish than bullish news. Okay, he thinks 50,000. Okay, but it's a continued dip. But I look for some of these catalysts as well as the ones that they're pointing out here by Gilbert to really kind of lift Bitcoin as we get closer into the end of 2024. Okay, but as we look at this chart, okay, This is kind of my next support level. This would be at 51.8, around that mark. Okay, 50,500 is the absolute, I think, next floor that we could see for Bitcoin. But this is a true outlier. Okay, this is where we have extreme highs. So we had all-time highs. Couple that with these Mt. Gox payments, becoming active in those liquidations. It's just going to come down to how much are actually bets on the sell-off or actually the sell-off. Because if this is all we're getting and these guys were holding, they're like, you could take that attitude. Well, I've been holding for all this time so far, and Bitcoin hit all-time highs. So why would I be selling? So yes, I do think they're going to take some profit, but generally, Bitcoin holders are not going to be dumping on the chart. And even if they did, it still does not do enough to dent it per se. Okay. Yes, it's in the billions, but it's nothing where you can kind of trace it back to something crazy where this is going to take 20% of the market cap was tied up in Mt. Gox. It's not going to be like that, right? It's something where it's going to be about $8 billion. So let's say we sell off all those $8 billion, right? You know what I mean? It's still, we're still talking about, you can do the math in your head. It could have a domino effect and cause more selling pressure, but if we just sell off this entire $8 billion worth of Mt. Gox repayments, that's something where I think that dip gets eaten up pretty easily for Bitcoin. It sucks. It's unfortunate because I was looking to do some trades this weekend, and I'm not going to be able to do that because the systemic effect with the rest of the market falling into the red is definitely occurring. So that's not where it's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm not going to be panicking. I do think this is just directly related to Mt. Gox. So I look for a rebound, possibly even looking to kind of DCA my way back until Bitcoin hits 56, 57, or even 60 again. Presents a very, very good buying opportunity for what I'm doing with myself financially. So make sure you, like I said, do your own research. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video and attribute to why we're seeing this dip. So before I let you go, I do want to take time to share with you guys today's channel sponsor. This is Margex. If you guys do any leverage trading, this is a great time, in my opinion, just my opinion, not financial advice, to be potentially putting some Bitcoin on some leverage trades and kind of betting on a rebound. Up to 100x leverage. A lot of traders have been having a lot of success leverage trading all your favorite cryptos, but more notably the Bitcoin and Ethereum on their run-ups within their respective ETF talks, all that good stuff. So a lot of people have been having some success trading with leverage on the channel. I get to see some of the feedback every once in a while, so that's always good to see. If you use my link down below in the description, you can register and claim up to $10,000 in bonuses. Also, no KYC, so make sure Margex is right for you and where you're located. And if you do want to get started trading with leverage, make sure you guys all use my link down below and sign up today and get started trading. So that's about all I have. I wanted to share with you guys, like I said, a little bit of a rundown of my thoughts within what I'm doing with this Bitcoin crash, also why it's happening, and kind of leave you with hopefully a better perspective on kind of the weekend, because that's where I think a lot of the panic selling goes down, is when people, oh my God, Bitcoin's going below 55,000, the world's ending. But it's just Friday. Everything can change. So we'll see what happens. I think that for the most part, the Mt. Gox people, they've been, my kind of gut feeling is they've been holding for a long time. They're going to take some profits. But the majority, I think, is going to be all hodling because these are Bitcoin holders. So it's a little bit different than your average everyday trader in the meme coin space. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.